Hi everyone, today we are going to take a look at this Ford Cybertron Optimus Prime Deluxe figure from Hasbro. This figure itself is following the second video game which released for the PlayStation and the Xbox 360. This is a deluxe figure, small in size, roughly around 5 inches, and it transforms into its truck mode. Accessories wise, it does come with its rifle, and the packaging is a clamshell packaging itself. I picked this up, I think, roughly around 2-3 weeks ago. I haven't really played the game yet, but I did play the very first one. This is the second incarnation, supposed to be the story about how they came to Earth. That means they are still at Cybertron, and it actually tells the story of why they actually landed on Earth. So we are going to take a look at that. The packaging is fairly quite simple. You got this from Metro during the discount period, but right now this figure is still on the market, so if you want it, you can pick it up. It's actually quite cool. It's very different from the standard Transformer that we see, or the one from the movie itself from Michael Bay, but this is a more definite version. If you let me pick between the Michael Bay Transformer or the original classic G1 Transformer and this, I'll pick the G1 Transformer and this compared to the Michael Bay one, because those are nice, but they are not really up to my liking. I'm not saying the movie is bad, but there's still room for improvement. So Michael Bay, if you are watching this, you know, better make a good one if you are going to film part 4 of it. Okay, so let's take a look at the back. The back, there's a very short story. We can actually go inside and take a look. Okay, let me try to get this camera to zoom in. Okay, it says, confronted with an inevitable decline of his home world into a long period of frozen, powerless hibernation, Optimus Prime faced a terrible choice: stay and fight to the finish, only to fall into stasis alongside his world, or evacuate and hope the Decepticons pursue him into space so that the planet has time to heal. It has a Cybertronian truck mode, and there's a G1 step bar over here. For those who have actually collected the original generation one, you should actually see this bar. So you have a strength of 10, intelligence of 8. It doesn't have very fast speed, and the skill is 8 also. So overall, he's a leader class. This is what I can say. Of course, you can go and join them online, transformer.com. Over here it says Optimus Prime, and the level of transformation is level 2, so it's intermediate H5 plus. And you have the Cybertronian mode here with an emblem of the Autobots. So we shall take a break and we get this thing open and see how he looks like. Alright? Welcome back. So here is Optimus Prime in his out of his box packaging. The figure itself is kind of heavy for a deluxe figure itself. Overall, the sculpting is quite nice. The nice Autobot emblem here. But I do have a peeve is the hollowness over here. But yeah, something to do with the transformation, so we have to see how it looks. But it does kind of bug me over here, you see. The feet itself is on a pivot joint, ball joint, and pivot. At the back, as you can see, it's kind of hollow actually. It's kind of hollow, and some of the design is not really to my liking after I came out from the box, but you have to do. But I mean, for me, I will still repaint this figure up to. If you have seen my blog, you should have seen the original, very first War for Cybertron Optimus Prime that I actually painted up. Unfortunately, it's not with me anymore because I actually custom painted it, and it was actually put it on eBay and was being picked up by one of my overseas customer. So I'm looking forward to painting this guy up, and hope if you're a Transformer fan, you can of course visit my blog, subscribe to my channel to see when I'm going to put him up on eBay, and you could try to bid for it. Okay, over here as you can see, we can see the more in-depth details of this figure. As you can see the head itself. Let the camera focus. Alright, you can see it's kinda different. It's still Optimus Prime, but it's kinda different from the War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. The War for Cybertron Optimus Prime is a more rounded head figure, but this one is more jagged edges as well. It still have its leader horns over here, the signature mouthpiece, and also the exhaust at the side. And I don't know what it's called, but it's the thing that he has in all the incarnations of Optimus Prime itself. Now the chest, tell me, does it look like, it already has this diamond shaped truck mode at the front already, which is cool actually, because all the Optimus Prime that I have, the chest is always the windscreen or the main front portion of the truck itself. So I have no beef with this. It's just only like what I said just now, the hollowness. This is something which I really am not used to it, but I guess I have to make do. And this portion, it can be rotated up like this. And this is another trademark that Optimus Prime has, which is his smokestack. The wheel itself flows kinda smooth, and the Autobot logo is also quite nice indeed. Okay, I mean the arms on the head go 360 also. Waist 360. Okay, you can tilt forward and backward. That one's the transformation mechanism itself. The feet itself, it can barely, but it's not wonderful. Can get more than 180, but that one is due to the transformation process also. Overall wise, it's an okay figure, but the transformation wise is a lot simpler compared to the War for Cybertron figure itself. But it will have to do. I mean, for this size. One thing it sometimes does really make me wonder why Hasbro never released a so-called a Voyager class or a leader class for the War for Cybertron figure, because they does look cool, and the video games I'm sure they sell well. So because there's multiplayer where you can actually play at different sites. You can play under Decepticons, or you can play as Autobots. So I do not know what they are actually thinking, but I mean if they do put out a leader class, I'd be gladly paying the money to get it. But at this time, I think this will have to do. You can pick it up at most of the toy stores. Simply Toys has it. The Falcon Hanger has it. Latendo, I think I saw it 1 or 2 piece. I think for the past 1-2 weeks itself. But for you're talking about Metro, OG, BHG, they all have him. So if you like Transformers and you like what you are seeing right now, do pick him up. Okay, let's go into the transformation process. It's actually quite simple. So we shall go with the feet first. This portion, you have to push it upwards like this. Stack it up, push it forward, and you'll hear there's a nice click here. Okay, in Transformers, when you hear a click, that's always good, because you know something is packed in. It won't move. So for the hands itself, you turn it this way, turn it this way, and followed by turning it this way. Same for this side. The reason to do so, I will show you later. For this smokestack, you push all the way to the back. Okay, it doesn't click, just push all the way to the back. And for the head itself, all you need to do, just tilt this thing up. You will hear there's a click over here. Just pull it up and push it down this way. As you can see, the truck mode is already there. So what you need to do is you push this forward. This one you got to hinge it once. You got to actually move it aside. Okay, and this portion you will have to do it this way. Okay, you will need to press it in here, rotate this out, push this forward. I can see that this pack over here, this pack will actually go into this hole over here, as you can see from here. Okay, this one you will pack in later. Oops. Okay, so we're going to do this way first. We get this aligned, and this portion we push it down like this. Okay, before packing anything in, you will need to slowly align, and you can hear there's a click here. I don't know whether you can see. Let me do this again. You can slowly align this pack to this hole. So slowly align and pack it in. Same for this side. Pack it in. This portion, tab it in, and this portion you push it in. You push it in, and you have the front portion all set up. So let's go to the feet. The feet wise, all you need to do is, you can see there's a pack hole over here, there's pack over here, and there's hole over here. So you pack this in there, and this portion, flip this over, and it goes inside here. As you can see, the 2 feet, there's packs which will go into this hole over here, which kind of reminiscence to the original the G1 transformer. If I have a chance, I will show it to you. So this portion, you just tilt up, and you will need to find the packs. It's very hard to see the camera, but okay, let me try this. As you can see from here, see, you got to pack this in. Let me try to get this thing straight, but not. Oops. There you go. So once you're straightening this up, you move this smokestack out. And there you have it. Cybertronian Optimus Prime in Cybertron truck mode. Now this gun of his, you can pack it here. As you can see, there's holes. There's hole over here. This is where you can pack the guns. You can just pack it in. It doesn't really move very well. It doesn't really roll very well due to the overall design itself, unlike the original one. But okay, it does the job. At the bottom, it's kind of hollow actually. So for me, most likely I'll paint here the tail lights itself. And, overall will be a metallic, more closer to the video game itself, and there will be scratches and dings. So if you like Transformers and you want to start picking up, this is a very good one to pick up. Even though transformation is simple, but hey, I mean, when you go to the more advanced classes like the leader class itself, it's gonna get more tedious. A transformation might take maybe 20 minutes just to get from robot form to vehicle form to robot form. But for this, 2-3 minutes, it's kind of good. It's like playing Rubik's Cube, but Rubik's Cube. It's, I mean, as a boy, or I mean as a guy, you did have a childhood of watching Transformers. I mean, you want to pass this chance up. I mean, listen to me. If you like Transformers, never played a game before, fine, no issue. Get this. This is a very good one. So hope you all like my review. Stay cool and see you guys soon. Bye bye.